the format. You got 40 points. There's going to be 2 proofs that are 6 points apiece, and then 1 proof with just 8 points. And yes, that 8-point proof is probably a little bit tougher than the 2 6-pointers. So 3 proofs total on there. Isosceles triangle facts. What I mean by that is make sure, because some of us still aren't picking this up, in a single triangle. In a single triangle, if the sides are congruent, so are the angles where? Across from the congruent sides. Okay? Please make sure, again, this is where we're not understanding this theorem. Are those 2 sides congruent in the same triangle? No. So it doesn't work to put these here. A lot of us still think we can put them there. You cannot. The 2 sides that are congruent have to be in the same triangle. Okay? Another thing we're getting a little confused on when we have multiple triangles in the same diagram. Thanks, Ms. Wise. Is where are, like here, those are 2 sides that are in the same triangle. Does everyone see the triangle I'm talking about? All right. Now you have to look across from them in the same triangle. So it's these angles here. It's not these here. Okay. Your sides and congruent angles have to be in the same triangle, everybody. Same triangle. All right. There's a lot of confusion with that theorem. Triangle exterior angle. I know that was on the quiz, but this is a unit test, so it's coming back again, and that is what do you know about angle 4? Equal to angle 1 plus angle 2, right? And then our 5 methods. I don't have time for the numbers today, or the patience, to be honest. What do we have?
SCS.
Side angle side. Side side side. Only in what type of triangle? And remember, you need to tell me it's a right triangle in the proof, right? Right triangles have right angles. Notice CPCTC is not a way in a triangle. Congruent sides are across from congruent angles. That's not a way to prove triangles congruent. These are the only 5 that you have available when you say 2 triangles are congruent. Only 5. Again, HL, make sure you have a right triangle, and you tell me you have a right triangle if you think it's an HL proof. Questions? Are we sure here? I'm nervous about tomorrow. I'm nervous. Just because we have so many different ability levels with the proofs across the class here. So hopefully we step up. Any questions? Nothing. All right, go to your packet here because I want to make sure we're clear here. Starting on page 34, I'll be honest with you guys. Number 1 is basically the only type of proof you should be doing. All right, don't do the rest of the proofs because it's a little bit above and beyond what I'm going to ask you on the test. Okay, and we've never gone over proofs of that difficulty. So number 1 is about it. Okay, as far as the proofs go, don't waste your time on the rest of the proofs. You have textbook questions above as well. All right, textbook questions above. Proof number 1, and like I said, don't waste your time on the rest of the proofs because it's too difficult for what I'm going to expect out of you tomorrow. All right, the answer keys are on the following pages. All right, along with the answer key to the textbook questions. Also, take a look, there is an extra review up on Classroom right here. Extra unit test review question, just so you know how it works. Just so you know how it works. It's actually a good review here. Some of you may want to start with this instead. You'll see it's a 32-page review, but it's not all review questions. You'll see all the review questions here, including proofs. These proofs are fair game for you guys. So if you want to get more help on proofs, this is where you should be going. And then After a while here, you're going to see the packet repeat right here, but that's just with the answers. Okay, so it's 2 packets. The one is the questions, and the other half of the packet is the answers. Okay? This is, I highly recommend you take a look at this. All right? You can try number 1, that's fine, but if you want proof help, this is where I would go, to the extra review I posted. Questions? Anything at all? All right, I'm going to be some extreme hovering today, making sure we know what's going on and we're not wasting time here. All right, so you could start in the textbook. You can start with proof number 1. You can go on Classroom and look at the extra review. All right, but let's get going. If you want to go off to a separate separate spot in the room with somebody else, that's fine and work. But we're working on the math part of it. And some of you might want to check your answers for your proof on the back. Just don't assume you're right.